So this happens during meditation. Now step 4. In meditation, we use these quantum sounds. And for Dr. Pillai, this is at the very crux of his teachings, is that sounds are the building blocks of reality. Sounds create everything. They create your mind. They create everything around you. Dr. Pillai calls mantras quantum sounds. And why does he call them a quantum sound? In Sanskrit, a mantra is called bija. And bija means a seed. In the seed, a very tiny object, is the potential of the entire tree. So in these mantras, or these quantum sounds, which are just small sounds like ah, oo, ma, these small sounds contain the full potential of what that sound is targeted to do for you. There are sounds that can give you an entirely new prosperity consciousness. There are sounds that can attract a man to you. There are sounds that can give you a new state of health. There are sounds that will attract a car or a home. That little tiny sound has the full potential of the object or the event or the opportunity or the new state of being, which is contained in the attribute of that sound. So by using quantum sounds, we go through a very important process. And that is, we literally create a new mind. Those sounds build a new mind with new thoughts that lead to a new reality. That's what the quantum sounds do. And as the quantum sounds keep working and building this new mind, then effortlessly, the old mind will just disappear and fall away. It happens very naturally, like a dead leaf falling from a tree. The quantum sounds will build the new mind in that environment of positivity and a feeling of power, being a creator of your life, being unlimited. Negativity cannot survive. So the old mind dies away. That's why this step is so important. We have to build this new mind, since mind is the basis of our reality. Step 5. There are divine tools that we can use in order to empower our manifestation. And this is something that Dr. Pillai has been very fascinated with. How can you create the simplest, easiest, fastest, most effective technique in order to get what you want? You can use a simple tool, like those of you that have been using the karma busting practice. This lime has the ability to absorb the karmic impressions. Like that, there are tools to manifest your thoughts which will empower your thought. And I'll demonstrate some of those today. The next step we have here is divine time management. Every moment of time is ruled over by different energies or beings. If we're aware of those energies presiding over every moment of time, it's very easy to see what times are optimal for manifestation. For example, a man was in the morning session and was telling the story about how he just manifested a beautiful new job with a pay higher than what he asked, and now he's back with his family. He's very happy. He used astrology in order to exactly identify every time he had an interview, he would only go if the astrology said it was good for him. And indeed, every interview was very successful. So divine time management is very practical and it's very easy to use, and I'll show you a few secrets today. The last step here, utter positivity, is the most important thing you can bring to this practice. Because Dr. Pillai's, he gives all these tools. You do two things here. You have to bring your clarity and focus. Now living in Singapore, you have the advantage of living in a country which is based on clarity and focus. People know what they want here and they go for it. It's called kiasu, right? Okay, so you already have that. That's the first principle. Now, utter positivity is so important because I talk to a lot of people who are in the process of manifestation and they say, well, it hasn't yet come and maybe it's not going to work. And I tell them, get that thought out of your mind. The only useful thought to you in this process of manifestation is utter positivity. If not this, something better will come. Everything is for my good. And then one door closes, another door opens. That's going to be my life. If you hold that attitude, definitely only good will be attracted to you. And what may seem to be negative will be transformed into a positive situation. And many people have actually completed their manifestation process because they shared with me, I'm really worried, I didn't get it yet. I'll tell the person, remain utterly positive, and definitely the manifestation came. But that's your final step, is your own belief and faith. And as Dr. Pillai says, another definition of faith is utter positivity, 100% positivity. It's not easy, but that is the very challenge of what we're doing here. We are challenging the human reality, and we are living a new life, a life as a creator, and a creator is pure positivity. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go step by step through this process. So right now, before we move into our program, where I'm going to walk you through techniques and practices so that you can experience all the steps of manifestation, I would like you to take a moment of silence and deeply consider, do you know the one thing you would like to bring into your life that would have the greatest impact on every area of your life? Are you clear about that? And can you quantify that? Can you put a timeline on that? Can you see it? Can you touch it? Can you taste it? Can you feel it? Are you that clear? Please take a moment now if you'd like to close your eyes. And then ask yourself within, what is the one thing that I want to bring in my life today that would make the greatest difference in every area of my life? Take your time. When you feel that you have arrived at the manifestation that feels most joyful, most fulfilling, most meaningful to you, and would make the greatest difference in your life, you can open your eyes so I can see how many people need more time. So whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. If you're seeking more clarity, we are going to be working with quantum sounds and techniques today that actually give clarity. Because everything starts with clarity. So it's very important. Dr. Pillai has built some techniques into our repertoire that actually give you clarity even if you don't have that. Now what we're going to do regarding the rituals to remove negativity, as I said, you can read about that in the blog. We're going to move down here to step 3. And I'm going to lead you through a mind process or a meditation that is easy and simple, and everyone can have a deep experience. For those of you that are new to this technique, I just want to tell you a little bit about it. It's called yogic sleep. It was developed over 20 years of experimentation by Dr. Pillai in order to find the most powerful and effective technique so that anyone could have the experience of having such a profound state of relaxation that the mind would actually disappear and you can effortlessly create the state or enter the state of the divine mind. In that state, you know everything, you can do everything, and then you have profound rejuvenation because this mind is taking up your energy all day, running like a hamster on a wheel, sucking up energy from you. So when you totally relax the body and even immobilize the body parts, the mind will disappear. You easily enter the divine mind. That's the field of unlimited possibilities. And the divine energy with you, inside you, will actually be released into the entire body. So it's fantastic for healing and rejuvenation, energy. It's a meditation that works on every level. Now, after this meditation, I'm going to lead you directly into another mind process where you'll be visiting another plane of reality called the causal plane. And in the causal plane, that's where an idea can actually become a physical reality. There are many other planes of existence. The causal plane is just one of them. So we're going to take a mental journey to the causal plane, and I'll give you an experience of how you can use the tools and the energy of the causal plane in order to bring an idea from a non-physical world into this physical reality. Now, I do want to say that in the yogic sleep technique, that the greatest indication that you have entered a state of trance is that you will snore. Many of you will snore. And you will not be sleeping. You'll hear every word that I'm saying. When the yogis rest, they don't lose consciousness like we do. They actually remain totally alert, but they are snoring, which is indicating that they're in a profound state of relaxation and trance. So if you hear people snoring around you, which you probably won't, because you will be having your own blissful experience, you'll hear the entire guided experience, and everything will happen perfectly. So what I'm going to ask you to do now is please pick up your chair, stack it against the wall, and then I'm going to guide you row by row how to put your mats on the floor so we can accommodate everyone.